How are you?
Yeah, I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. What about you?
Wow, I'm very glad to meet you again. So it's really for me.
Yeah, it's nice having a conversation with you again because it's been a long time. I think more than 2 weeks or 3 weeks.
Yes, ma'am. And I was really missing you a lot, and I was thinking that I meet you again. So now today I finally my dream came true.
Yeah.
So today
First
I
of
have
all, tell me how. First of all, tell me how's the weather over there? It's raining or not?
it's a cloudy. It's cloudy. There is in the morning it was raining, but now it's cloudy today.
Okay.
So so hot. I can say that in till till evening it may rain. So definitely it may rain because it's so hot here.
Actually, here is also the same thing. The temperature is not too high. Means it's around 36 or 37 degrees Celsius. But the humidity, it's too much. Because of this, it's impossible for us to tolerate this kind of humidity. And that's why it's a very big problem for everyone, not for, only for me, for everyone.
And light is not available here. That's why.
Okay. And I'm also sitting outside of my room because there is also light is not there, light went off. Our today's topic is, according to you, what is the best time of your life? Means your past life or your present life?
Okay, which life is good? But the life which we have lived, that life was good or this life is good. So
Yes,
there
yes.
is, of course, man, there is a huge difference past life and present life. If I talk about past life, so that time it was really great because that time we didn't have anything about social media and mobile. So everyone was happy. Though we don't have anything, however, we connected to our family, our friend, our relatives. But nowadays, everyone has uh, time to spend your time, whether it could be your family member, your relatives, and your friend.
Yes.
When I was 10 and 12 years old. That time I had a lot of fun with my friend, with my family, with my relatives, because everyone was good. That time everyone had time, and I used to go to my friend's home, and my friend had a lot of time. So because we didn't have mobile, so all the time we just played together with my friend. So all the time I just played with my friend.
Yeah.
So
We used to means hanging out with our friends a lot of time.
yeah, we had a lot of fun. But these days, I'm talking about this generation. They don't go to their friends, just play games, and they just use social media. They don't play with physically any game. They don't play any physically game. So
Okay, so tell me what kind of games you used to play when you were young? Means like around 5 or between 5 or 10. What kind of games do you usually play with
yeah,
your friends?
games like Pakram Pakrai and
Hide and seek.
Luka, like there were so many games I have forgotten now. So I used to play. So I had so much fun.
I also have seen so many videos on YouTube, not on YouTube, but I think on Facebook or Insta. Means there are some kids they are too young. Means they are just like kids. Means I think around 1 or 2, and while sleeping they just do this scrolling.
Yes, yes. I don't
Yeah,
know.
while sleeping they are having dreams that I'm watching the phone. I'm using that phone. Only because now they are totally in the habit of using phone, and I think only our generation we are responsible for this because we also use phone. Okay, so whatever kids they see, okay, they do only that thing.
Yes, yes.
You know, but when I was young, then there's a one game that I used to play a lot, and that is Antakshari.
Yes, yes. And
Yeah.
my I have one more nephew. He's 10 years old. he keep game and listening song on his daddy's mobile. He don't care whether lunch or breakfast, it doesn't matter. But he keeps on playing on the mobile and mobile, just listening song. So this is, I think, bad habit for kids.
So
Most
tell me something. Tell me something. Any incident about your childhood that you have remembered till now? Any kind of incident, funny incident in your life, from your past life.
to call it, because there were so many funny activities which happened to me. So if I talk about one time, so when one day I went to outside and play, like there was a play name called kabaddi, kabaddi. Like there were two teams between and they catch each other. So then I was playing, and suddenly when I was playing and I went to catch other team, other person, that then that person caught me from my behind, and he he pulled me behind, due to which my cut got torn. So it was a funny. There were so many funny activities. So then I came to my home wearing shirt. So my mom scolded me a lot. She said, "Where is your shirt?" I said, "My shirt was torn by my." She said, "Oh my God, you torn so many clothes. Whenever you play out, whenever you go to play outside and you do something special, sometimes you hurt yourself, sometimes you torn your clothes. And what do you do like that?" I used to collect every day whenever I go outside to play with my friends. So though I was scolded, but I love playing with my friends. And
Do you miss your childhood? Your
oh,
past childhood?
every day whenever I be alone, that time I start thinking my past tense, my childhood. It was
I
great.
think everyone when we grown up, then we start thinking about our past habit, our school time. Especially we miss our school time, our school friends, our school teachers, because we have spent mostly our time we have spent in our school as compared to our home. Okay, so yeah, still I'm just like this. Always, I think in a week, I think two or three times, I'm having dreams only about my school that teaching. I am teaching to someone, or my teacher is teaching someone. Sometimes my teacher they scold me. These kind of dreams, and sometimes I'm pleading with someone. These kind of dreams I usually have still now, and that's why these things always with me that I always miss my school times.
And I used to, I miss my, fair when I used to go to see fair with my parents, with my friend. So that time, I was given only, I used to be given only 5 rupees to, see the fair, village fair. So you must have heard, must have knowledge about this. So whenever I used to go to see fair, I enjoyed a lot, and only 5 rupees I spent, and in this five, I used to buy so many things. So it was great. Whether you went to your relatives' home with your parents, so it was great. Past time,
When I was in school time, that time my parents, they would give me only 1 rupee for one day in school time, and I would every day I would buy means golgappa, fulki,
yes,
butter roll. And I think at that time we usually get we usually got 5 for 1 rupees, 5 butter rolls for 1 rupees.
Yeah,
It was too cheap. But nowadays you can see you will have to pay more than 20 rupees for getting 5 or 6 pani puri.
yeah. Yes. So that time actually what happened, we don't have any stress, we don't have any fear. We just free. That time we were free. So that's why we enjoyed. because that time we didn't have any burden that, oh no, my God, I have to do this, I have to do that. No, I just eat food and go outside and play with your friend. So it was amazing time. But nowadays, situation become changed.
It has drastically changed nowadays.
Even nobody want to spend your time with you. Earlier, whenever I go to farm with my parents, so there were so many, person who used to work beside your farm. So they sit together and they eat food and they consult each other what we are growing, what we have to grow, and how can we run our family. So they used to teach each other, and everyone has time. But nowadays, no one give you any advice. Everyone has become, bad. and yeah, people people were very 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 helpful. They used to help each other. But nowadays, if you ask direction of your location, so nobody is going to tell you that, okay, go this they way, you way, that way you reach your location. No, it's
Earlier there was also one thing that we never felt that um, I don't have to share this with my parents. We always shared everything, okay, our good things or our bad things to our parents. But nowadays there's a very big difference between children, between kids and parents, because parents are busy in their work. Okay, mostly parents are doing job. Okay, they do job, so that's why they don't have time for asking their kids to what is going in their life, what is going in their personal life, what they want from them. So it's a very big gap, very big difference. And I think it's impossible to fill that gap. And yeah, it's not impossible. If you are, if means in as a matter of fact, if you really want to make that kind of relationship with your kids, so you just only need to just leave your phone and just give some time to our kids so that they can share so many things with you. And yeah, they can also realize that yeah, really you are my mom, really you are my dad. Because
I can miss my childhood. So those moments and place are, disappearing gradually, day by day. So everything like
yes,
on my farm. So there are the content of the farm has become like they are plotted. Someone purchased those plots and they start creating a building.
Yes. I think there is also one thing because day by day we are just cutting our greenery. Okay, we are cutting our plants on the pretext of making buildings, big buildings in the city, in the village. Okay, you can see that means it might be not good for us, but yeah, I don't know why people they are thinking that we should cut the plants so that we can make a good house for us to live. We always want something more in our life, but I think we should be content. We are supposed to be content whatever we have. If we live in a single room, then why we need a very big house to live?
Yes. So they are playing with the nature. If you play, one day you will have to face a big problem such as rain problem and oxygen problem. So nowadays, earlier it was raining too much. Nowadays it's less rain in our village, due to which we are not able to grow any crop. Earlier, vegetables able to grow so many vegetable crop, only wheat and paddy. Apart from and
I don't think everyone who just any kind of anyone any kids who just play these kind of games nowadays, because nowadays everyone mostly they busy in their study, and apart from their study they just busy in their games, just like video games. There are so many video games.
Yes. So
yeah,
earlier the child was different. Nowadays child. Okay. Hello.
I think it's enough.
Yes. So
Or if you want to say something.
No, no, no. Eventually, we find that earlier life was great. As
Yes,
according
yes.
according to us, because we lived that life, so it was great. Nowadays, we have so much stress, responsibility, so we can't enjoy our moment. So nowadays,
Especially one thing there is always it is in my mind. When we were in our school, okay, then always teacher, okay, they would always say that just do study, do as your best. But we never did, and now we are thinking that. Now we are realizing that.
yes,
What would have happened if we had done studies well?
yes. Now we are regretting that if
Yeah, now we're regretting it. I
if
think it's my suggestion means that I just want to give everyone means if you have time, so then use it. Don't waste your time because time is too limited and this time is never come again. Even this
yeah.
single minute, it would never come again. So use this time so that you would never regret that your past time.
Yes. So that nobody can regret in his life like we are regretting now, because that
Yes,
time
yes.
no one who made us that okay, who guided us, nobody that time. So that time we were only negligence. We just use our time, most of the time we just used while playing and doing the bad activities. So it's really very, nowadays you learn so many things. You have environment, you have so many teacher on YouTube. So I think social media is great platform to provide you everything.
Yes,
So
yes.